Hola and bienvenidos. Welcome to my live, guys. Give me 1 second. I am still dealing with this croupy stuff, so I'm still sipping on my tea. So I just want to say hello to LGG. How are you? So good to see you. Oh, excuse me. This is crazy. Let me turn my volume off. If you are watching the replay, I just want to say thank you. I appreciate you. And especially those that always watch the replay. My friends Lisa, Joe, I appreciate you guys. You really, really are truly special. What's up, Happy Mac? How are you? It's so good to see you. Thank you so much for coming. Okay, let me. Yes, got it. So happy that you guys made it. From just turning down my devices. I always got my tablet, my phone. I tell you, if it's not one thing, it's another. So I need to definitely silence them because I'm gonna get a notification or something like that. In any event, like I said, I'm so happy that you guys are here. And if you are watching the replay, again, thank you. I really appreciate you. It's so wonderful to be able to have this outlet, to be able to talk with you guys, to you guys, and to share what is going on with me. So let's see who is here. Hello, beautiful. Mwah. So good to see you. Thank you. I appreciate you so much. What's up, Queen? Good to see you. Thank you so much for coming. You know what? I'm feeling fine, but my throat has been a little, it's still scratchy. It's still a lot of mucus, but I've been taking that stuff, that natural stuff, and it's been coming up. I think the problem is that it's the weather. I really think it's the weather. The change in weather, because think about it. It goes from temp to another temp, and it's a 30-degree difference. And I just think that my body is so susceptible to that change. And so I don't feel sick, but I am honestly doing a lot of coughing and coughing up mucus. So, it is what it is. And it's clear, so there's no infection. So I don't get it. But tonight I'm sipping on some ginger and ashwagandha. Delish. Love it, love it, love it. So this is, of course, nothing all day, but as soon as you get into something, every notification. Exactly. And what's crazy is some people will send me a text and they're like, oh, I forgot you go live tonight. Okay, sis. Yes, I do. Okay, I'm coming. And I'm not easily offended. If you can't make it, I get it. We all have busy lives. But yeah, that's when all notifications come in. Mullen, yup. So who was it? Sylviar sent me a big bag of mullen. And guys, I still have some left. And I'm telling you, that really helps to break it up. Because at one point it was so thick that I could feel it on my chest. And I was like, I can't bring it up. So I started back with the tea. And yes, that mullein is everything. So I'm actually planning on growing 2 different varieties of mullein. Actually, give me a sec because I'm not in my front room today. I'm in the Diva Den. And I have, let me see. Hold on, guys. Is that it? I think that's it. Yep, this is the new one. Okay, very good. So I've been busy planting, guys. Planting. I planted So much stuff since we last talked. I have one, two, four trays of 36 cells. I have one, two, three, four trays of 16 cells, and I have three trays of 8 cells each. And they are all filled with seedlings except one. But this is what I was wanting to show y'all. Y'all see this? This is a new mullein that I am going to be growing. I found it and I thought, you know what? Let me try this and see. You know, nothing beats a failure but a try. And these seeds are tiny, tiny, tiny. But yeah, I planted those. Um, just today I took them out to do. So I've been actually planting things differently. Each cell, like the 36, I've grown 6 of one seed, 6 of another seed, because I realize even though I grow a lot and I eat a lot from my garden, I realize that I need to eat more. And what happens is I'm running out. I'm running out because I didn't plant enough. And so that is the problem. And so I'm going to do more. So we'll see what goes on. We'll see what happens. What's up, Mama Shirley? 21 degrees and dropping. Wow. You have to rest. I do. I do. And it's like there's always something I'm doing. So I needed to, I got a new piece of furniture and I said, oh, I'm going to go ahead and move everything out the way, put it there, do this, go through stuff. I got this bright idea. Take everything out of your closet and go through it. Time. How much time do I think I have, y'all? It's crazy. So I said, I'll get up at 4 o'clock in the morning and I'll start and I'll get a good start. I need to rest. You're right. Thank you, Queen. Need to rest. Need to rest. So let me get back to the chat and see everybody is saying hello to this one and that one. What's up, Nikki, Nikki, Nikki? Good to see you. Good to see you. Yes, everybody is speaking. I love it. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I'm doing it, y'all. I'm doing it. What's up, Albert Miranda? So good to see you. I've been missing you, so I'm glad that you made it tonight. Thank you so much. So good to see you. Um, yeah, so yeah, I think so too. I think that is so pretty. This is another thing I'm gonna do. I've been very specific with my gardening this year. I feel like I'm always specific, but this year I've grouped all of my beans together, all of my okra together, all of my tomatoes together. Um, and we're gonna get back to tomatoes because I got some news about tomatoes. Um, I've been doing that, and so this year, like I said, is gonna be the best year for me. I feel organized, I feel invigorated and motivated, and I'm very excited about that. So one thing I noticed that I don't do is I don't bring flowers into my home. And cut flowers, they're everything because they're fresh. You grew them and they smell incredible. So I'm going to be bringing more flowers in to the house. So I hope that these will grow in a way that I can cut them and get them. Now, y'all know Mama Shirley grows a ton of flowers. So I will be excuse me one second. Oh, thank you for that. I will definitely do that. I will definitely do that. I will do that and let you know what I thought. I had to respond to that. That's a dear friend. I'm so sorry. Um, so I'm gonna be asking her about this, that, and the other. And I did do a tray, um, a one with the 36 cell of completely different flowers that I've never grown before. And I notice the gardeners that I do see that have a lot of flowers, they have a nice variety. So I'm copying what I see. And I don't think there's anything with copying. I think actually just the opposite. I think when you copy someone, that is an actual way of flattering, not flattering them, but honoring them or letting them know, hey, you did this and I think it's a good idea. So hey, I'm gonna do it. I'm going to follow what others have done that I thought has been good. Make sure you strain your mullein through fine mesh because tiny hairs can irritate your throat. Oh, I did not know that. I have many of you, you know, may know this, but um when well in my family when we grew up having coffee, we use a coffee strainer, very similar to cheesecloth, but that is what I use. So I think I'm good, but I'm going to, since you said that, when I strain it, I'm going to strain it again because I might be missing it because I had no idea that that was even a thing. So thank you for that. And this is proof positive right here why I enjoy my lives. There's such an interchange of thoughts, ideas, and nobody, no matter how many subscribers they have, no matter how many platforms they're on, knows everything. So it's good to listen twice as much as you talk. And that's what I practice. So thank you for that tip. And as always, I got the book and I got the pen, which this is a new pen, guys. Um, when I went on a cruise one time, I bought these pens in St. Thomas, and I happened to I happened to read it, pull it out because I needed a pen, and I just grabbed it, took it out the little plastic sleeve, and I read it, and it says, "You are great the way you are." I don't know if y'all can see it. You are great the way you are. And I thought, wow, what a nice little reminder. But this is a wooden pen. But anyway, I love this pen. So yes, as I was saying, I got my book, I got my pen. So I am definitely going to make a note of that. And I've since long learned not to make mental notes. That's just me personally. Because I forget. I forget irritates your throat. Okay. Thank you, God's desire for me. I really appreciate that. Okay, so let's get back to this chat and see what we got going here. Hey, Donzel Cooper, thank you. So good to see you. So I'm going to be taking a page out of someone else's book. Um, and I like I said, it is a compliment of the highest. So let me just put this up here. Hey, Lady Cheryl, I'm so pleased that you're here. She says, "Hello, everyone. I'm outside pruning my roses, so I'll just be listening. I hit the thumbs up. It's currently 60 degrees in Mesquite, Texas. It was 31 this morning. Happy garden." Again, this is just what I'm saying. 60 degrees, 31. That's a 30-something degree difference. So I saw that Miss Lady Cheryl was in the chat. So I prefaced it. So she often tells us, garden smarter, not harder. And so in my notes, I put that down because I was going to tell you it's so important to again listen. So in her last video, or either it was next to last, I forget, guys, she showed how she had not taken her frost cloth completely off. She just moved it back and pinned it to the side. And she says, okay, now that it's going to be cold again, I just have to pull it back and repin it. So here's what I learned. When we got those warm days and I saw, 10 days, it's going to be up in the 80s, high 70s, 80. I took the whole frost cloth off, balled it up, folded it nicely. I said balled it up, but I folded it nicely and put it in my large storage unit. Needless to say, guys, what did I have to do yesterday? I had to go back out there, pull it out. It's folded, unfold it, get the clips, and re-clip everything. That was not gardening smarter. That was definitely harder. Because on Sundays, Sunday evenings, I'm privileged to have wonderful uh in loves. My mother in love, my father in love, my sister, my brother in love, my niece and my nephew. We have dinner on Sundays. And I was rushing because I forgot to do it earlier. And I realized these are your babies. This is an investment. These fruit trees, all these things that you have out there, they need to be protected. They've been used to the warmth like you. And just like your body is trying to adjust to this temperature, they're going to try too. Yes, mature or not, I needed to protect them. So here I go out there redoing everything when I could have taken a page out of Lady Cheryl's book and just garden smarter and pinned it back instead of taking it all the way off. So yeah, guys, be smarter. Don't do it harder. And don't be afraid to listen to others because you can learn so much. So there is something, I'm going to get to the bottom of this chat, but there's something I learned, and I never heard anyone in the garden community talk about this at all. Maybe I'm not saying you don't know about it. I'm just saying I never heard of anyone talk about it. So Happy Max said, Nikki, I'm so glad. Yes, all good here, but my friend in MA, no power. Oh, 5 days with no power. Wow. I wish them the best. Wish them the best. Everybody is still speaking. Wow. Okay, what's up, Life with Tashiria? Did I say it right, Tashiria? I think so, Tashiria. I'm sorry if I didn't. You're so patient. What's up, Darth X? I gave my aunt flower seed packets last year. She gave me cut flowers grown from this. Isn't that beautiful? See, that's what I want to do. That's my goal. I'm trying to expand in every way possible. What's up, Mike? So good to see you here. Thank you. Thank you. So LGG says I'm growing with the intention of not only eating, but saving seeds. Yep. Let me tell you, when you save them seeds, well, when I saved them seeds, I was so proud of myself. I remember years ago, Lady Cheryl was talking about saving seeds, and I used to go to all of her lives and listen and try to emulate that because I realized this is something that I need to be doing. And man, I'm telling you, although I am a seedaholic and I do buy new seeds, I will never buy seeds that I have saved the season before. I don't have to. I don't have to. So my goal is to have a seed bank, my personal seed bank of different varieties. So when I buy seeds now, it's because I don't have that variety. I have tomato seeds, but not that variety. So yeah, I don't blame you. That is a smart thing to do. Yes, love that. Aw. Okay. What's up? Eureka Garden. Howdy, y'all in the bushes. Still working. Howdy. Okay, I'm trying, y'all. I'm just full of so much to talk about. So, like I was saying, it's something that. What's up, Analytic Gardener? Say hello to your daughters for me as well, and please be safe driving. I see you said you're driving and listening. Be safe. It is a wonderful souvenir. I really like it. Okay, I was shopping earlier today and picked up this corn seed. Oh, that T-Nog mentioned. Let me tell you, she mentioned that sweet potato squash, and I got it. And guys, that's what's in my other AeroGarden, my Mufka. That thing I feel like grew overnight. It's big now and it's looking good. I had said I was going to move it to the Aero Farm to give it more room, but I'm actually a little nervous about moving it. And y'all tell me, those of y'all that have more experience, I'm actually a little nervous about moving it from one system to another because it's doing so well. But I was going to do that because it'll have more room to grow. So we'll see. I'm a little nervous about that. Yes, everybody is saying drive safely. What's up, Tigsy? Good to see you. Okay, so, yep, I agree. I agree. So, guys, they are paying such compliment to Lady Cheryl. So, and I agree wholeheartedly. I really do. So, LGG says greatness in the house. Absolutely. Absolutely. She is a wealth of knowledge. And it says Lady Cheryl is gardening royalty. I agree. Let me just say this. It's, there are people that there's someone that I used to follow. And I started following him years ago. And he's very knowledgeable, very smart. He expanded. He purchased a very well known, from what I understand, seed house and a whole bunch of things. But personally, get me and hear me well. Personally, I think he's a little cocky. That's how he comes off to me. So I don't like that. I love to see someone who's knowledgeable and humble. And that's Lady Cheryl. She has never, ever, ever said, do this my way because I know and there's no other way to do it. No. She just says, guys, this is what I'm doing. I've done it for a long time. I've done it for over 30 years. Take it from this lady who's such and such years old. I believe 78, if I have it right. I hope I do. That's how to do it. And I appreciate that. So, like Mike said, so many pearls of wisdom. Absolutely. Always informative. Yep. Always. Never no foolishness. She said, hey, everybody, I heard my name. I'm still listening. We know. But do what you got to do. I appreciate you just stopping in. Hope everyone in the path of this crazy weather stays safe and warm. Absolutely. I really hope so. So, guys, I am trying to get down to the bottom of the chat, but I'm excited. Oh, she's taking the boys to their martial art class. Okay. So, yes. Hey, wellness. Okay, I'm trying to get down. Okay, guys, I'm just going to casually do it unless I see something. What's up, Cassandra? Good to see you. Hey, twin. She says, hey, twin in chat. Hope everyone is doing well. And sorry I can't speak individually. Still recovering from my ER visit. You take it easy, okay? We all understand. Never. Happy Mex said, shh. Never seedaholic. We are the enthusiastic seed appreciation support group. Absolutely. Absolutely. All right, guys, I can't do it no more. So, my husband is so supportive with my gardening. And he shared something with me that I had never seen before. Usually, for my anniversary, he always buys me something related to the garden. And if it's a tree, my Aero Farms, whatever. But he showed me something. He hasn't bought it. He hasn't purchased it. He couldn't find it. It is a hazelnut bush. Hazelnut bush. It is actually a shrub. And I was so astounded by this thing, guys, because it is for zone 4 to 9. And it says after the first year of planting it, you usually get nuts. So I am definitely on the hunt for a hazelnut bush. What's interesting though, which I think I didn't quite get, is it said it was a bush. So I'm thinking in terms of like a small bush, no more than 3 or 4 feet tall. but the bush gets to be 8 to 15 feet. So to me, it doesn't sound like a bush. It sounds like a tree, but it is definitely different from the tree. So the bush can be wide. It can actually grow very wide, it said, and it will have suckers that will then it'll produce more of the bush, and that's how it expands. The one thing I didn't like is that it is not self fertile. It is not self fertile. So you definitely have to buy two, ideally three, to help with cross pollination. What I like is, I always say how I have that clay sand soil. It will do well in most types of soil, including clay or very very dry soil. It takes full to partial shade and full sun to partial shade, and it is extremely hardy. So if you're in zone 4 through 9, you can actually plant this shrub. So I did see a nursery, TN Nursery. I've never ordered anything from them. I'm not familiar with them. So I'm going to do a little bit more research. I like to do thorough research because I want to make sure the nursery is reputable. Um, so we'll see. And I've never heard of anyone in the community growing a hazelnut bush. So I was thinking, let me share this with my people. What's up, Kenneth Wilkinson? Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate you. So I just decided I was going to share that. It was my fault. One was warm, moved to cold. Oh, okay, Mike. That's okay. Aw, Lady Cheryl said you got me crying tears of joy. Let me tell you though, she always says she wants to share, and I just love that. When you look at the progression, and I know most of us have followed her and they've seen her grand angels and how much they've grown and their strong desire to be in the garden. And that's a beautiful thing. A beautiful thing. My grandson, and I only have one. I wish I had more grandchildren, but I only have one. So he is a sweetie. I love the life that his mom and dad have provided for them. They live on a large piece of land. And my son loves to garden like I do. And his wife supports it. She enjoys it too. She's very, very smart. She barters with different things that she has, which is amazing. And one thing I do like is that my little grandbaby loves, and he's not a baby, he's 8, loves to be out there in the garden. And, this community is made up of gardeners and their supporters, crafters and their supporters. Some people are into preserving with the various different ways to water can bath and preserving food so that it's on the shelf if you need it. And it's a beautiful thing. Some of us are crocheters, and that's what I do. So I decided this week I was going to share with you what I'm working on. So I know I've told the story many, many times, but for those of you that don't know or don't remember, if I've said it before and you heard it before, forgive me for being enthusiastic. But my mother was left-handed. I'm right-handed. So she was trying to teach my sister and I how to crochet. So we couldn't get it. I could not get it. My sister got it. I couldn't get it. So daddy learned how to crochet from mommy since he's right-handed, and he taught me. So every year I try to crochet something for somebody in the family. So this year I got the idea, start early and make a nice bed blanket for the grandbaby and for my son and his wife. So this is the start of it right here. Uh-oh, get the needle out. Ta-da! So I love the colors, and um I just have a basket of yarn. I do go to Goodwill every now and then. And the last time I went, I saw a bag of yarn, and it was $2. And I'm telling you, it was some nice yarn. Um, do I have it? No, I don't. Some was really, really nice, guys. Like the really nicer ones. So I just kind of threw these colors together because I thought they looked good together. But then I started doing a little research on. What happened was I digress. Let me take it back. I was like, oh, I like the yellow because he likes to be outside. So that's the sunshine. And then you have the green, he loves to grow. And then I said, why the gray? What about the gray? And I looked it up, guys. What is the significance of the color gray? And I learned that the gray oftentimes is associated with the gray matter of our brain, and that's why gray tends to represent wisdom and knowledge. And I thought, oh, that's sweet because he's a smart little boy. He's my baby, but he really is smart. Um, and so I thought since it represented wisdom, knowledge, and maturity, that's perfect. I didn't plan it that way, but yeah. So this is a new stitch that I learned. So what you do is when you do this stitch, you must do it when you start your first chain. It has to be it. Hi, baby. How are you? You tired? Okay. All right. I'll see you after my live. Sorry, that was Mr. Pescatarian. So I learned this stitch, and when you start your chain, you can start at any number you want, but that chain must be divisible by 3. And that's the stitch that you have to do in order for it to create this pattern. So when you do the next row, you chain 1, and then you do 2 double crochets. Then you go into the hole of the previous chain or previous row of the single crochet. You do 1 single crochet, and in the same space you do 2 double, and it goes like that, and it creates a really pretty pattern. I'm gonna stop talking for a minute, y'all. Let me get to this chat. Hands, yellow heart, red hands, yellow heart, red. I don't get it. Yellow heart, red. Explain it to me. I'm sorry. I must have missed something. Maybe it was for somebody else. I'm sorry. So, aw, Mama Shelley says she loved Marcus. That's my husband, y'all. I know I say Mr. Pescatarian, but his name is Marcus. Or as my Hispanic friend says, Marcos. Marcos. I love it when they do that. So let me get down. So Happy Max said hazelnut is a sugar thoughtful gift. Really? That I didn't know. They did said it's a sweet nut. It's smaller, a little bit smaller than your average hazelnut, but it is very sweet. So I said, "Oh, that sounds good." And guys, I'm telling you, I'm trying to expand this mind of mine and what I do. And if I ever find it and I purchase it and it matures and I get hazelnuts, I'm gonna try to make hazelnut milk. Yes, I am. You can send my squirrels treats. That would be fabulous. Some nice hazelnuts from Auntie Quinny, squirrel auntie. Could be like like lilac and multi-branch. Okay. You can trim the hazelnut to make it more compact. It doesn't mind the hair trim. Thank you. What's up, Robin the Garden? How are you? Hello to you and your family. Yes, it's Monday already. I'm telling you, that weekend scoots by so fast, so fast. Yeah, so that was something that I really, really was so enthusiastic to hear. Tigsy, did I speak to you? I'm sorry if I didn't. I am on a list for suckers. Sound like a money maker. Hey, okay. Listen, if it is, that would be great. That would be great. What's up, M&T Living and Cooking? It's so good to see you. Thank you for coming. I've been missing you too, but it's all good. It's all good. So there's something else that I learned about. It's called the yay. It's called the Nanking cherry. Oh, he says, I bought a hazelnut bush. Oh, that is 2 to 3 bushes in one container, taking care of pollen. That is amazing. That's good. How's it doing? How's it doing? Yep, she is a natural born teacher. She really is. I've ordered from T. That's what I wanted to hear. Did you have a good experience, Analytic, with them? If you did, please let me know in the chat. They're having a sale now. Oh, left hand. Oh, you left-handed too. Wow. They're having a sale now. Buy one, get one. So I thought if I bought 2, then I'd end up with 4, which would really increase the yield. Dart is left-handed too. Wow. Wow, beautiful colors. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Love the yellow. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Hey, Bayou. Good to see you. What's good? What's up, David Corey? Oh, I'm so glad you're here. I'm so glad you're here. So, guys, I always have said, I've talked about how I live in a really nice neighborhood, really decent area. Excuse me. And I talked about how horrible my post office is. True story. Mama Shirley and I were talking, and I was like, she was talking about how she got all these seeds and whatnot. And she asked me, did I want some? And I was like, sure, please send me some. She sent me the seeds, guys. But here's the funny thing. She kept asking me, did you get the seeds? Did you get the seeds? No, I didn't get them yet. No, I didn't get them yet. Ooh. Excuse me, y'all. Hey, sounds like a plan. And so she said, well, look, I sent seeds to this person and that person. I even sent seeds to GT Jr. in Alaska, and he got his seeds already. Can you imagine? That is proof positive, guys, what I say about my post office. I went to mail something out one time. They told me no such address. I said, okay, I probably wrote it wrong. Let me go back home and correct it. Go back home, text the person, is this your address? Yeah, that's my address. Okay. Go back to the post office. I assure them that is the address. I show them the text. Is this your address? And the person says, yes. I'm sorry, but I don't see it in our system. What? So I went all the way on the other side of town, put it in a mailbox, and it was fine. So I'm saying that because sometimes it's challenging for me to mail something out. And I just want that person to know I have not forgotten about them. Usually I can't go during the week because I work. And unlike most post offices that have a set time that they close and open, my post office is a bit quirky like that. I went one day on a Saturday. It was 10:40 something. I'm going 11 something. They're supposed to close at 1. They were already closed. Then one day I was in there and I found out what they do. So it's 2 people in there, and one girl says to the other, ooh, oh my goodness, I got a paper cut. I need to leave. I don't have any band-aids. I'm gonna go down to the drugstore and get some peroxide and band-aids. The other girl says, well, if you do that, then we have to close because it's only the two of us. All right, go shut the gate. Are you kidding me? So I'm so grateful I got these seeds, even though they came way after she sent them. Because guys, I'm telling you, it's crazy. It's crazy how they do us. So TZ said, I used to crochet and knit like crazy. I was a crochet knitting junkie back in the day. I still have tons of yarn and needles. I love it. I love to see the thank you, by the way. You said it was pretty. Thank you. I love to see the transformation. And it fits in this bag when I fold it up. But guess what? It's not gonna fit in there much longer because I'm stuffing it in. Then I have another bag that I'll put it in. And sometimes if I'm on the road and hubby's driving, I'm crocheting. If we're here or there, I'll crochet. I find it so relaxing, so relaxing. When I finish this, what I will do is take a nice piece of fabric and I will sew it onto the crochet blanket, and then they will have a nice softness on their skin. So that's what I usually do. And I find that I'm doing it more, and I think it's because of my mother passing, because my mom would do that. I have a huge blanket that my mother made for my bed years ago, and she actually crocheted my initials in the blanket. And I mean it's huge. It's for it fits from one side of the floor to the other side of the floor on my bed. It has a beautiful ruffle around it. And it was green, which was her favorite color, and white. And beautiful, beautiful. And that's what she would do. So now I find myself copying what she did, which makes me feel good. How old is your grands? He is 8 years old, 8 years old, and I love it because he grows up with chickens. They have sheep. They have goats. They have these huge rabbits, and they have these dogs. I forgot the name of the dog, but this dog is MJ. Everybody's saying hello in the chat. He's saying hi, guys, again. Um, he is it's a type of dog, my son said, that watches over all the animals, a really big dog. And he was like, oh, we're breeding them if you want a puppy. Nope, nope. I don't want any more dogs. Uh-uh. I don't okay, good. I can't do it. Can't do it. Can't do it. So Mama Shirley said, I have the Nanking cherry and the deer enjoyed every year. Thank you for getting me back on track. So, in addition to learning about the hazelnut bush / shrub, I learned about the Nanking cherry. And I was considering getting the Nanking cherry until I found out it's not really good for my grow zone because it needs anywhere from 800 to 1500 chill hours. Now, while it did get cold, we don't get that many chill hours. We don't. But my cautionary is this: I do like to try new things, I do like to experiment, but I don't like to waste money. And when I went to Tractor Supply this weekend, they had the Nanking cherry in a little box. You know how they have the boxes and it's like a bare root? They had that. I do the scratch test and I'm like, some of these are not scratching green. But what interested me is they're selling it in zone 9A, which doesn't have enough chill hours. So I'm wondering, are people purchasing them because they do have pretty flowers? I love flowers. I love the aromatic that flowers bring to a yard and a garden. However, if I'm gonna have a tree, I want the long-term dividend of the fruit. I really do. So I was a little put off that they were even selling it, because somebody might buy it and thinking, oh, Nanking cherry, I always wanted a cherry, and we don't have enough chill hours. So TZ said if you grow Nanking cherries, you need two plants or a plum cherry or other cherry trees to pollinate it. Thank you. I appreciate that, but I am not going to do it. I decided no. What's up, Soul Diva 78? Thank you for coming and stopping by. I appreciate you. That's how my post office is, big city. Yet they close whenever they feel like it and deliver. Exactly. I'm telling you, it just is amazing to me how they can do that and honestly get away with it. You know, I saw they had a lot of negative reviews, and I understand why now. Good tip. I was thinking too that Nanking cherry tree. I'm a cherry tree. Oh well, that's good, Dart. I hope that you get it, and I hope you have much success. What's up, 70 plus Garter? Thanks for stopping in. I appreciate you. She said it's 33 degrees here in the ATL. Whoo, man. So Dart, TZ wants to know how many you have. So let us all know how many you have. We are interested. Hey, G Mama Groves, how are you? How are you? Yeah, so I just wanted to share that. Be careful what you see and what you purchase. Find out. Go to reputable sources. Go to reliable sources. I did look it up, and some sources said you could grow it. You may get enough, you may not, but I don't want to waste money if it's not going to work. One source said it is highly unlikely you will bear fruit in your zone, and I agree. um I don't want to spend time pruning, fertilizing, caring, cultivating for just flowers. And for those that do, that's wonderful. I do not. So Mama Shirley said my mom crocheted a king size blanket and she gave it before she passed. I can't bring myself to finish it. I have it wrapped up in a cedar chest. You got to do what's good for you. Sometimes just seeing it will bring on a flood of emotions. You know, um, oh, this man has an orchard, y'all. He's got 9 cherry trees, 5 different varieties. Wow, that's amazing. Listen, and when you think about the price of cherries, I don't blame you. If you could do it in your zone, I say do it. Because here, cherries are so expensive. Now, they're cheaper at Aldi. They are like $4.99 or $5.99 a pound. But let me go someplace like Publix. They're easily gonna be $8.99 a pound. And um, I love cherries. I just don't like the price. So that's pretty cool. Pretty cool. I love the fact that you have that many. That is amazing. So I am just scrolling down. It's an awesome, Darth. I love it. I think we all do. We have that like, yeah, that's good. Okay. Lady Cheryl said, my mom taught me to crochet too. I think of her sometimes while I'm crocheting and sewing. Yeah. Excuse me. I found, my mom, I would think about her often when she was here. But it seemed like since she passed, almost everything reminds me of her. And I think I cope by emulating what she did, copying what she did. I already copied a lot of things that she did, but even more so, I'm more appreciative. And, my sisters and I and my dad have not, um, are not ready to say, hey, clean out the closet, clean out her things. My mom was a huge sewer, knitter, crocheter, and she's got a beautiful sewing machine that my dad bought for her as a wedding gift. And not bragging, but because my mom sewed everything, he bought her a very expensive machine. And it's going to come to me. It's going to come to me. I'm anxious to get it, but then I'm not. There's some type of finality when you take something. It just makes it so much more final. And so right now I'm content for it to stay in her sewing room. And when I'm ready for it, I'll get it. But I agree. I agree. You think of them. And shouldn't we? That's something we should do. We should think of them, especially when we've been blessed to have a wonderful parent. So LGG says I have a Nanking in 4 and oh, I wonder how those work. The 4-in-1. I've seen them at fast growing trees, and I've thought, oh, that would be nice. Let me know. Climate change may accommodate to chill hours. Maybe, because I'm gonna tell you something. When I first moved to hey, Garden Essentials, good to see you. When I first moved here in the South, we would get snow once every 10 years. Then it started getting closer and closer. We got snow last year, January. We got snow this year, January. I'm just saying, we don't know. It might be the new norm. I remember listening to GT Jr. in Alaska, and he said his temp, excuse me, and oddly enough, it was warmer there than it was here. I wish the post office would. We don't play that. I know that's right. They do it all the time. They do it all the time. David is speaking. Yeah, guys. So I'm just like, nah, can't do it. Can't do it. Hey, T. Oh, she's speaking. And anyone else I miss while trimming my roses. I don't blame you. It's so funny because I have a Barbados bonsai cherry tree. I got cherries indoors and propagated to take outdoors this spring. Good for you. I have the Barbados cherry tree. I don't think it's a bonsai, but guys, that tree, my guava tree, I protect those like they are babies. But they're big trees. They're kind of, their bark is maybe 3 inches, 4 inches around, and they're about 6 feet tall. I baby them. I'm always trying to do what I can do to make sure I can keep those trees. But going forward, what I'm gonna do is every year I'm going to, when I trim them, I'm gonna propagate. I'm gonna try to root those limbs and have more, and I'm gonna share. So we'll see. So let's see. TZ said, what did she say? It's best to try things on your own to find out if it will grow or not. A lot of information out there isn't always accurate. I grow a lot of things. Now, that's true. From things I've seen on your channel, I do agree with that. I'm oh, I didn't know you were a lefty too. I should probably, you're absolutely right. For myself, especially since I like cherries. But I don't think I'm at that level right now. I think I need to do what I'm doing, focus on growing enough to eat throughout the season and the following season by preserving. And I need to work on being a little bit more organized. And I won't say I'll never do it, TZ, because you make a good point. Because who would have thought you could grow a cabbage in a hydroponic system? Who would have thought you could grow squash and eggplant? And I've done it. So you're right. I think maybe I need to maybe pull back a little bit and not say I won't, and say right now I won't. But perhaps in the future. So, as they say never. So I stand corrected. It is a possibility. I could be very productive with it because after all, the weather has gotten colder. So we might just make it. You ever trim it? Oh, she wants to know if you trimmed it, G Mama. Oh, got it. So Mike G Mama says if you ever trim it, please send him a cutting. I'm sure she will, as she is super, super generous. I started growing cherries because I was allergic to the ones in the store. Wow, that's funny. But you're not allergic to when you grow them. That's amazing. That's like me. I don't like strawberries from the store. People would say, "Do you like strawberries?" No. But then I started growing them, and I'm like, I love strawberries. I love them. I love them when I grow them. She says, I do have like when stores sell stuff that will not grow in your area. Stock Brothers has great information on everything they sell. They will tell you if it's not good for your area. You know what? I'm gonna take that down because I bought from them about 11 years ago my lemon trees, and I had no problem with them. They came, they were fantastic. So Stark Brothers, thank you for that. Got it in my notebook. So that's another thing. When they give you information, they're familiar with it. They know typically what works. They know typically what it needs. And I like that idea. I really do. Thank you so much for sharing that. Hey TLC, good to see you. Thank you for being here. So that's really good. Really, really good to know. So guys, I hope that some of you don't mind what I'm going to be doing in the near future. Um, yep, that polar vortex, exactly. I received such beautiful. What's up, Gina versus Gina? Happy Monday. Such beautiful comments. And so I'm trying to find a way to share video format some of those beautiful comments. And I want to do that because I think it's so sweet that people um share sweet messages, leave positive messages. Oh, she said Cherry is a very prolific bearer. That's what they said about that Nan Cherry. That's what they said. Um and so I'm going to find a way very soon to share some of those comments, either in the middle of a video or at the end of a video or maybe at the end of my lives in the future. But I'm going to because I've been very y'all all know I'm a very emotional person, and when I'm appreciative, I'm extremely appreciative. So I'm going to find a way, and I've been thinking about it, of how to share some of that I receive because it's special to me, very special. So let me just look at my notes. I think I shared everything with everybody. Oh, the last thing I want to say is last week I mentioned that I didn't know what I should do with the wig, WIG, because things were not looking great. And I posted the video because everybody in the chat, and especially GT and Mike, since they sponsored it, were so encouraging. And when I did the video, I was thinking, oh, it's so bad. It's not what I wanted. But I got such positive comments. And guys, it encouraged me. It really did. It encouraged me to keep going. And I did. And after that, it spurred me on to just boom, make sure every cell you have has a seed. So I say thank you to each and every one of you that shared an encouraging thought. Never, ever underestimate what 10 seconds or 20 seconds of typing in the comment sections can do. I don't know about anybody else, but it did for me. It encouraged me. And now my whole garden area is full of all of those cells with seeds. And oddly enough, the ones that I started 3 days ago, boom, I already see little green heads popping up. So encouraging. So thank you. Thank you. So, because of that, I am going one, and we're going to do a little challenge. Yes. So, many of you do grow tomatoes, and I will say very little because next month this person and I are going to do a live together, and we're going to talk about the challenge. And I hope that it will inspire, encourage anybody who enjoys tomatoes. So Miss Shirley said, I remember when I walked into your greenhouse, the smell. Exactly. That smell. Oh my goodness. What's up, Riri? Hello. Can't speak individually. She has company. Listen, thanks for popping in. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Well, guys, my hour is up. Um, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. I really sincerely mean that from the bottom of my heart. You know, it's so funny. The other day, I'm in the car and my daughter's in the car with me, and I said, "I know you don't like gardening, but I just have to tell you this because I'm super excited." And I told her something, and she just looked. She's like, "It's okay, Ma. You can share with me anytime." And she's just that sweet young adult who, I shouldn't say young adult. She's an adult who always indulges her mom. And I love that. So I love this platform when I can indulge other um, individuals, like minded, serious, because guys, there's a lot of buffoonery, I call it, on YouTube, on TikTok, on social media. I shy away from that. I need content. So thank you so much to everybody who shared their input and gave me some thoughts. I truly love and appreciate all of you. So thank you for coming. Um, Thank you, Gina versus Gina, for stepping in. Thank you, Tashiria. Thank you so much, G Mama Grows. Thank you, Lady Cheryl. Thank you, Mike's Chaotic Gardening. Thank you, The Analytic Gardener. Thank you, TLC. Thank you, MT Living It. Thank you, Riri's Garden. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, 70 Plus Gardener. Thank you, TLC in the Garden. Thank you, David Corey Cropper. Thank you, did I say Miss Shirley? Yes. Mike's Chaotic. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, LGG. Thank you, the OCD is Chick. If I did not mention your name, thank you, Gardening Essentials. I'm trying to remember all the people I spoke to. If I did not say thank you, Teegsy, thank you. This is for you. Thank you. If I forgot to mention your name, please don't think I'm slighting you. It's the memory. Guys, have a wonderful week. I appreciate you all. I believe my next video, which I'm trying to do it, I talked a lot about what I love cruising, and I wanted to share bits and pieces of a cruise that I went on, and I got some footage. And then I'm gonna do another one about updating the garden. So I'm just editing those and getting them ready to send. Some of the footage from the cruise, I cannot play the music or I will get copyright strike. I don't want that. So, in any event, whatever you're doing, as I always say, you enjoy it. Go Salo. Good night, everybody. Stay safe and stay warm.